I am selling to you right now. Even though I have nothing to pitch, I'm not going to ask you for anything. At the end of this video, I am selling. And I'm selling in this video, and I'm selling when people are already working with me, and I'm selling regardless of whether I'm actually sharing an offer or not. At the same time, I am right now giving 100% from the depths of my heart without expecting anything back from you. These two things are true right now and in every moment. These are not two separate states. I don't switch between giving and selling. And if you understand that selling is an act of service, that if the right person actually buys from you, you have not taken anything from them. You've just helped them make a decision that will change their lives. Then you understand that there is no separation between giving and selling. That selling is part of giving. And when you understand this principle, you will be able to sell consistently without pushing anyone, without creating friction for other people, because people can feel that you're coming from the heart. And when you no longer divide your showing up into these two different ways of being, you're going to be so much more effective, because everything that you do will feel so much more genuine, authentic, and generous, and everything will sell. Selling doesn't have to feel cringe. Selling doesn't have to feel like you're trying to manipulate someone into doing something that they themselves don't want to do. And giving fully without expectation doesn't have to leave you broke or feel like, oh, you missed out on an opportunity. Like, those are all such separate ways of thinking, such dualistic ways of thinking about these different modes that are not different modes. They are one and the same thing. I might sell in different ways. So right now in this live, I'm not actually selling you a particular offer. I'm not telling you to take any particular next step, none of those things, but I'm still selling. In other moments, I might very specifically pitch something that I'm inviting you in. And while I do that, I still do it from the depth of my heart without expectation. And that is how you create magnetism while selling instead of friction. Because I don't look at selling as a war or a fight between two people where it's like, who gets to win? Who has the better arguments? How can I outsmart the defenses that the other person has of why they should not buy? I'm not attached to the other person making a buying decision. I know that what I'm offering is of incredible value for the right person. And it's part of my commitment to make sure that the right person actually sees the offer. And that is part of me being in service. At the same time, I welcome anyone to watch all of my free content and never buy anything from me. Now, I know that people who only watch my free content will by far not get the results that people have who actually buy my offers. But that does not mean that you should be buying anything that I'm selling. Selling is not dirty. Selling is not manipulation. Selling is not wrong. And selling is not the opposite of giving. And when you truly embody this, business becomes very easy. Because all you gotta do is to show up from the depths of your heart, have people feel how it is to be in your presence, and speak without fear or shame about your offers. Trusting, knowing that the right people will take a step towards you. You don't need to manipulate them. You don't need to convince them, but you got to show yourself. And if you understand that you showing yourself is part of you being in service, that is part of your generosity, that is part of your giving, there is no reason to hold anything back. There's no reason to feel like, oh, cool, like I'm sharing all this valuable stuff and now we're coming to the selling and now I need to switch modes and I'm going to speak faster because it's really uncomfortable because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to manipulate them. You don't need to do this. And yes, people might project stuff onto you. People might be like, oh, why are you selling this? Like, you're offering something for free and now you're asking me to pay money. Yeah, of course. That's people who don't understand simple energetic principles. That if you want to experience some kind of change, you need to make an energetic investment. And that's what offers are. They are a way to exchange different forms of energy so that we can create win-win situations. That's what business is about as a whole. And selling is a part of that. And yes, there are a lot of old paradigm ways of selling that feel super off, that we have resistance to, rightly so, because they're not aligned with life. But the alternative is not, oh, I'm going to stop selling and I'm just going to wait until someone maybe comes my way and asks me, David, can I please work with you? What are my possibilities to do that? No, the alternative is to sell in every single moment from the purest place possible. It's very simple. It's not something mental. It's simply a place that you embody inside of yourself. And it's a letting go of any old stories around money, sales, manipulation, pushiness that you don't need. Because what you're doing in your business is a deep service, is a gift you're giving to the people who are coming into your world. You're not doing that simply primarily to make money. You're doing that because you're sharing from the depths of your soul something that is of deep value for the right person. So if you truly believe that, selling becomes your responsibility. Making sure that the right person sees what you're offering is your responsibility. So you show it. So you sell. So you talk about your offers. You don't pretend to be someone who you're not, but you show up clearly and confidently. And so selling and giving generously without expectation are one and the same thing. Sending you so much love. Curious to hear how this lands. And I shall talk to you very soon.